Very good morning to you. Welcome to the Daybreak News Hour with RANVIR Singh and Matt Barbette.
Breaking news this morning. This 6 o'clock on Thursday, the 18th of April.
Thanks very much, Matt. Good morning. Up to 70 people are believed to have been killed and hundreds more injured in an explosion at a fertilizer plant near Waco in Texas. The fire destroyed a number of buildings, including a school. Back in America now, and investigators in Boston are hunting a suspect in the marathon bombings after spotting a man with a rucksack on CCTV. They're trying to piece together the bomb from the remnants found on site. The president, meanwhile, will join mourners at a service at a cathedral in Boston today. A man who's been campaigning in the courts for the right to die has waived his claim to anonymity. Paul Lamb, known previously as Patient L, has spoken of his long fight to be allowed to end his life. He'd been campaigning with locked-in sufferer Tony Nicholson, who died last August. Jonathan Swain reports. It is feeling much nicer, isn't it, out there, weather-wise? Okay, let's take a look at the front pages, of course. Iconic pictures from yesterday, Margaret Thatcher's funeral, of course. The Sun has a special front and back cover in one, if you can see it there. The quote, I thought the Bishop played a blinder, if you can say that about a Bishop. To be fair, he did. The quote that I enjoyed it very much when he really brought home the sort of what it was all about. He said, "Lying here, she is one of us, subject to the common destiny of all human beings." Very poignant stuff. And from the very public to the very personal, goodbye, Mummy, Carol Thatcher there in tears, of course. And on the front of the Daily Mirror, they have the Boston story, bomber caught on CCTV, we think. Talk more about that with Lucy Watson in Boston shortly.
We will. Let's have a quick look at the back pages. Robin reliant, their punning headline. And it's so true, isn't it? Robin van Persie keeps United on track to
offside,
take the title early. Well, yeah, not great if you're a Hammers fan,
no.
But, you know, 2-2 for United. However, Flatman and Robin is what the Daily Mirror is saying. There you go. Tale of two players there. Who do you think's on their way out of United, judging by that picture?
Although, is it Paris Saint-Germain or not? We don't.
Well, I think we'll find out in the summer, won't we?
Yeah. Well, it was
a lot of smoke, though.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Still to come on the show, we'll be asking why tough new stalking laws are still failing victims.
And we'll get more on the incident in Texas overnight as well, that breaking news this morning. But first, let's get the latest news, weather and travel where you are. Welcome back. 12 minutes past 6. Now, in the last few hours, there's been reports of a huge explosion at a fertilizer plant near Waco in Texas. It is feared that up to 70 people could have been killed, with hundreds more injured. He said that 2 people confirmed dead, but many more are likely to have lost their lives.
Unfortunately so.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have something else to talk about as well, which is the Boston Marathon bombings. There's more developments, isn't there?
Yeah, staying in America, authorities investigating the deadly bombings at the Boston Marathon have said they could now be a step closer to identifying a suspect from security video taken before the blast.